Welcome to the Red Chair Show Live. I am Jesse, your friendly neighborhood J-Man. Taking a break from the remodel of the Newsbox Studios. There's a lot of white behind me, a lot of white, and it's driving me nuts. It's not staying white. It's actually supposed to be silver, but we'll talk about that travesty another time. The reason that I brought you all together today is something else that I have been wanting to talk about for some time. I keep putting it off, not really putting it off, but just finding the time to do it justice. I haven't had that much because, doing a million other things. This is the time to do it. So what it is DC Rebirth Superman title, the comic, the Rebirth title, by Peter Tomasi, Pat Gleason. It is a great, great book, great story arcs. If you're not reading it, you should really pick it up. We are 11 issues into the reboot, the Rebirth reboot. And basically the story picks up after New 52 Superman has died, and the Superman that is from pre-Flashpoint is now Superman. In post-convergence, that Superman, it's so many storylines. The pre-Flashpoint Superman is married to Lois, and he has a kid, Jonathan Kent. During Convergence, that travesty, they had the kid, and they settle in a New 52. There's a mini-series. It's Lois and Clark, the mini-series. And then we have the New 52 Superman dying and all this other nonsense going on. Well, now the title is Superman, and it is pre-Flashpoint Superman. And Jonathan Kent, his son, is now, older. He's 7-ish, 8-ish. And the storyline of the book focuses mostly around him, Jonathan Kent, and exploring his relationship with his dad, Superman, through these stories. And so basically the pre-Flashpoint Superman now, like I said, is Superman. And one of the great things about Tomasi and Gleason is their writing style. This from the first issue of Superman, not the Rebirth, but Superman #1, comes this image. Clark just went to he went to visit the New 52 Superman who died, and he's pre-Flashpoint Superman. My Superman is all like not sure how to be in this world because it's not his world. It's New 52. And anyway, to honor the New 52 Superman, he dons the colors. And one of the great things about Tomasi and Gleason is their writing, and he just says the colors will fly. And this is still, can you see that? Yeah, that's me, baby. Let me take this one out. That was pretty funny. And it's still one of the best images. I wish that DC would come out with this as an image because it is a great image. So I'm trying to find another part of this book that I like. Throughout all these story arcs, like I said, there's been several story arcs. Son of Superman, there's a story arc for Darwin Cook, one-shots here and there. But in this particular one, Son of Superman, here's another great splash page of Jonathan Kent, who is getting his powers. As he's getting older, his powers are developing, and it's great storytelling, it's great art, it's great art, not great art. Bear with me here. I got to get my stuff together. Married to Lois, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, there's a lot of, one of the good things about it, and one of the things that was solely missed in New 52 is there's lighthearted moments. There's an issue where the Kents are not really Kents because they've assumed another name. They've assumed white. They go to a carnival, a fair, and it's just one issue, but it's a lot of fun. Jonathan brings lightness to Superman. It's good. It's good stuff. And I even like the kid's costume. I gotta find that. second issue, they're out. Superman has his son, and they're out, and he's trying to teach the kid about how to control the powers, how to use the powers, blah blah blah. And he doesn't even want him to wear the shield. But there's this great moment in the book where Jonathan shows that he's wearing the shield, and Superman's like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're not wearing that." He's like, "I got it from." Jonathan's like, "I got it from a thrift store." It's so kid-like. It's great. And right now we are in issues 10 and 11, where the boys, the Kent boys, are meeting the Waynes, and there is a bit of friction between both parties. Batman and Superman, while they are not the Batman and Superman that I grew up with, they're kind of there. They're getting there. Batman doesn't so much trust Clark yet, but there isn't that animosity that, you know, Batman had with New 52 Superman. And the boys, Superboy, Jonathan Kent, and Damian, they are instantly like, don't get along. Of course, Oil and Vinegar, just like their old man. It's fun stuff. You got to check it out. Superman, and one other thing about Gleason and Tomasi. They came from Batman and Robin, and you know that Gleason's art there's something real dynamic about it. It doesn't. I don't think. Well, obviously now it does because he's on Superman. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves, but Gleason's work is awesome. Definitely good stuff. Issue 12, I got to stop with the us. Issue 12 should be coming out soon. I mean, they're delivering this stuff like every 2 weeks. It's killing me keeping up with it all. But you should definitely check it out if you haven't been checking it out. And in the meantime, until the next issue comes out, what have I got for you? Coming up real soon. I mean, really soon, like almost like tomorrow is the next Red Chair show. Kotobukiya's, that's terrible. Kotobukiya's animated Batman. New Red Chair show coming out within the next couple days. Make sure you're ready for it. I'm sort of getting there. Until next time.